2 years ago, I was speaking with Loren Nancarrow, who was in this very studio, and we were talking about sustainable food and gardening and things to make the environment better. And then the news came about the fact that he was battling cancer, which was a shock to anyone who knows Loren because he's so healthy. With us this morning, his wife, Susie, his daughter, Hannah, and Susan Taylor, who is a colleague in many ways, who shared television time with him, has known him for a long time. And thank you all for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
You know, Susie, it's been a journey.
Yeah.
Tell us how that's been.
It's been a journey. That's a good word. And yet we are choosing to make it a beautiful thing as much as we can, and have a lot of gratitude for the people that are surrounding us, and we're very thankful.
Hannah? I have 3 beautiful daughters and a son who's not as beautiful as my daughters, but he's still beautiful. And, I know that, I can't imagine what that's like for you to have to see what an example your father's been. I mean, on that side, it's been so positive. Your whole family's been amazing.
My dad is my hero, and I have been a daddy's girl from day one. And so to at least be able to join him on this journey, even if I can't feel what he's feeling, is so special and so meaningful. And I'm lucky in so many ways that he is who he is, and he's taught me what he's taught me. He's prepared me for this.
Susan Taylor, I know Loren's spirit is like such a positive thing.
When Loren was diagnosed with brain cancer last February, he called me and he said, please meet me for coffee. And so I met him, and Hannah was there as well. And he said, look, and it was so typical Loren. He said, and he put it on the Nancarrow Project blog that Hannah writes. And he said, okay, I have brain cancer, boo-hoo, poor me. And he affectionately named his tumor the Blob. And he said, now let's get on with it. And he said, there's 2 things I want to do. I want to thank all the doctors and the nurses at Scripps Health for taking such spectacular care of me. He said, and I want to help as many cancer patients as possible. And I physically moved back in my chair, like a huge gust of wind had blown me back, because I looked at him and I'm thinking, you're battling brain cancer, and typical you're caring about everybody else. And I was it's such a testimonial to the person that he is. And he said, look, I want you to come up with a project. And I said, let me think about it. And it really didn't take very long. So we have the new Scripps Radiation Therapy Center, which is up on Torrey Pines Road. And it's this beautiful open space, and it looks east towards the mountains. And people who are dealing with cancer, who have to have radiation, go there 5 days a week, maybe 4 to 8 weeks at a time. And so we built up on top of, on the second story, this rooftop healing garden. And it's this quiet, peaceful place, and there's water, and then hummingbirds come and feed at the water, and there's plants, and you look, there's a sense of tranquility as you look east toward the mountains. And so we talked about it, and Loren presented it to his family, and you guys can kind of pick it up from there.
And it just seemed like it fit perfectly along the lines of what he's done for the last 25 years of organic gardening. And, we're used to picking our own lettuce and finding worms in our fresh salad and agreeing to accept it and going
half a worm's okay.
Half a worm. That's usually what it was. And he said, a little protein won't hurt you, and picking our eggs out of the chicken coop and, all that stuff. So it's such an honor, and it's a tribute to Loren, and it's going to be a wonderful legacy, I think, for him and all that he's given back to San Diego.
So if you go to the website, Loren just finished his 2nd round of chemo, and he's just not feeling up to being on camera, and that's completely understandable. But his family, Susie and the 3 kids, who are actually, I shouldn't call you kids, Hannah, because you're all grown up now, and we recorded this video up in the garden, and they are so eloquent and so exquisite. And to hear them tell the story and what this would mean to Loren, it's just, I'm speechless, really. So if you go to the website, you can see the whole thing, and it's www.scripps.org/Loren. You'll see the story about Loren. You'll see the video that the family has put together. You'll see the ways that we can donate. And you can donate by credit card, or you can send a check. You can donate right there online. I've tested it several times. It takes just a couple of minutes, and you're good to go. And so we hope to raise enough money to name a bench after Loren, or maybe a tree after Loren, or if we raise enough money, we can name the entire garden the Loren Nancarrow Healing Garden. And what a testimonial to what he has given this community, and what a legacy for him and for his family.
And it helps a lot of people. I know. I mean, I love getting my hands in dirt. And
you're such a guy.
And I do, and it helps, even though I'll kill plants. I mean, so well. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your generosity.